first class of the economy. Obian kwaye search. Nana na the mekanche be a full regular flight awatna economy. Okay, and Akuffo when can crack. Woman tika na fosika. Wobia wasi woba be protect Ghanaians. And Akuffo de say woba be protecting young Ghanaians. And the atro and an anand worker.
We must restore integrity in public life. State coffers are not spoiled for the party that wins an election, but resources for the country's social and economic development. I shall protect the public purse by insisting on value for money in all transactions. Public service is just that, service and not an avenue for making money. Money is to be made in the private sector, not the public, and measures will be put in place to ensure this. We must create wealth and restore happiness to our nation. We can only do this when we have an educated and skilled population that is capable of competing in the global economy.
Mr. President, you want to assure Ghanaians that you still stand by your promise of protecting the public purse and, for that matter, ensuring that the public purse works for the interest of the nation.
Absolutely. And not only we're doing that in terms of ensuring that the public procurement process works like it was originally intended to work, but then there are all the other ancillary measures that I intend to take, that I've begun to take, to make sure that accountability in our political system once again becomes the norm and not the exception. We want a situation where political office holders are the first to recognize that they serve the public interest, not their own personal interests. I've said it time and again. Those of my party and adherents, like-minded people who think that coming into the public sector is going to be an avenue for making money under Akuffo Addo are going to be disappointed. To the extent that my eyes and ears can see what is going to happen, I'm not going to allow that to happen. The commitments that we made to protect the public purse, the commitments that we made to ensure that we live with a political system that minimizes corruption, which has really ravaged our country and brought us to this low level of economic decline, that there is going to be a systematic attempt to deal with it. People who are coming into government in my time are coming to work. It is not going to be a holiday. We're not going to approve a situation whereby people are ministers and they think that it's a time for larking and merrymaking and having a good time. On the contrary, I'm in this office at 9 o'clock every day. You ask anybody here, and I leave here late at night every day. I'm with, at the behest of much complaining from Lady Rebecca. It's all the time. But that is the reality of my life. Midnight oil burning and working. We are coming to work for the Ghanaian people. The men and women I've assembled are capable, they're strong, they're competent. And as I'm saying, if I succeed, and pray God I succeed. You have to wish that I succeed, because my success is not for myself. My success is for the people of Ghana. And if I do succeed, I think you will find that the discussion about the size of the government would have turned out to be really something quite minor.
Wow. When I make a Joseph Papano at all. Wow. See, and someone were kaye. Akuffo Addo, why you throw for, why you contempo, why you san. See, a tap one casameba. Na fan some free. Nebi san hose. Na nado why you no for the makana. Na nado wa deserve. Say, why you president na. Gana for. Must one shoe, must one son. The moment you cheer, you can't tell me, say. Papa we one cannot crack. You can't tell me say Papa we were your son. You can't tell me say Papa we one cannot go where you can't po. And the moment you trip. Or send a bell, Mr. Ube this car on my time. But then there, Shekata sending prayer. Ekow. The dream Nick can. I took Akuffo Addo to send a homework. katasisha ewura Akuffo ni sekesekam katasisha ewura na nadum te se nokomwa ewura ni medium te se agyanan bia mu mmoa ase ebura abro na mmoa efiri mu pa oya kanania your focus ma wani na ho amawe wa ende MPP a ende but omuko position MPP mapa will be muta because ye koto airplay presidential jet na Hopeson Adorye atinya play atnem ye koto presidential jet na ye tu kwanya ye de abo popen akwane nanim asu wo swano ye net na pray ni wana ntekeke mi abaji pray ama abaji hotel ama natnem wata echecha na ho no wakeka kwasi asam ade akyere kanafo oya kanania the baby ye pie wani be focus you focus about when you no kwafo about when ni sabuso wo samba 2024 sase fa praye sase pra wo matiko wo end wo career na nadu ni career wu na nadu ni vision wu Akuffo ni vision wu ti se kokoo bi esi wona pro na ewu na ebubu me pa mo cha mo share video no say dem kan no light essa light here 500 na higher you do 1100k she say you will close to light you will close but you know because you know Kennedy Agyapong story meaning see a bedroom on na high you do and this is the time I see do light no light in here 500 that's it 500 to 600 in here light from now up to 20 minutes in here and to climb be a better so be do light mummy no na high you know yanko 1100k my mental also and to we are Kennedy no one that so say Akuffo will be papa 5 years ya bobesia 320 something billion akwanya tetia pansam ensuo asenke nipa ene mmoa na enum suo nipa ni nantwie ana enum suo Nega sika se the presidential jet wasi asam kwa yenya sika se the presidential jet na nipa ne emmoa nipa ni dabo na enum suo baako na wankasa president ni nyansa wey president na wasu obe protect yen enu ni ada president na wasi wo babo ya hoban mumie misa se president no enu ni ana we na dan na meka se enkwase asema akwa wey what do we need to sisa wo president I was sorry about can't me say 4 more will free her 4 more want me nya kwan 4 more want me nya nsuo 4 more want me nya adwuma 4 more will see one positive say achichede na do na memuo ayete say achichede chi say wo so tani aye di twa abeno na wo de ato achi saa na da wo kɔ ho na wo kɔ wo de akɔhiti achichede na chi ansa na wanante amemmu etese achichede amemmu no eye go slow mese amemmu a etese achichede amemmu no eye amemmu fo amemmu a etese achichede amemmu no eye amemmu ejawuye edi asam na Akuffo no power one country kanafo e brana na do power one ba wumia power edi no one country kanafo ene bibia ya atoro bibia ye kontompo e pamtomo mi enu light ni sisia e ko second face e do right second face share video na subscribe to page abono num abo 1 hour sisia they will call second face eja wo papa you we second e be quartet if you third na che ye ko Kennedy Agyapong the stories me ya sanga men kan Kennedy asembiem but baby e do na see me bie Ghana fo ani we do the second phase presidential jet je wa home kakra me hia wa mesa be fa media be stra we nti je wa home hwa Ghana fo muntie me anwumre sabe dan na me kan me si asempa eye tietie tom sa wuti we ya be hwa wo man ke hwa wo ma sa wuti we ke be ya obibi papa nke aye wo tatata enye mfie miensa kan ne be dwa ye numa dada sa agenda 101 epiri ne agenda 101 emwa ekwa didie ma ya na ye san ka foforo kuma na Ghanaians it is a questions na nadu akwagina sentimental say agenda 101 no na wano die no waka so obeya wantimi anye ha Akuffo Addo we ya trofo Akuffo Addo me say one kan okra we ya zan wo fa wo papa subanya emwa he wase na helpa the same thing wakwagina sentimental mo wakwagu ne ho anim asepotao NDC communicators asese mu pie mamu nhyɛdan saa aya Akuffo Addo kasa muntie na no asam otwa ne no mu kaka na nadu akutumi asɔre akɔgyina wotumfo na aso akɔkasa agenda 101 hey na amanfo sɛ wantumi nyɛ yentia 350 schools away yentia one district one factory away yentia $1 million away ade wunum ya ne sɛ na natwa atoro ade wunum ya ne sɛ Akuffo Addo wɔyɛ dadafo anya na do no de ketasehya aye kashire mo de hwiase mo aye twetwe ho fitaa te sɛ de aka ho hire aye te sɛ wanwa emoni anwa na bi asi hwiase mbom enu no hu a obi anim sɛ wɔbaa ne mo ne anwa de ɛbɛyɛ dɛ the part of the video no you were close to lights the drew 500 and say bam na ya the Kennedy the na ba ne 1100 you were close to light as I say between 500 550 600 within 20 minutes spent mommy and share me subscribe and family yan ha Akuffo Addo nsambe na wanka wa pa hwiase atwetwe ho fita eya ho sham ebo ho hire anya te sa wa Ghana no obi anoa amoni anwa na wabaka hire no de asiso wo ho hwiase amona amoni anwa chance ni hyemu a wonim se aduane na ede papa na wo koto wi na che wobofno sa na Akuffo Addo ye Ghana fo be say onu amoni anwa hwiase amona aduane na wano aduane na de be hye hwiase munum no ehu fita enti wo hu aduane na wo se maami jollof ana maami moni anwa de be yete pato be kwakoto bi na kan na nando enu amoni anwa abisi sa hwiase amonum aton man Ghana for say former president Kwame Dramani Mahama katasesha ene proye wadi sika wa sister sika kogu abrochire watoto na wo Dubai wo ba betiaba ene yemi se hu se 5 years ni edana wai sika na no wase former president Mahama wadi no ba ba chibia man Ghana for no yemi sa question se sika na wai wa kan some de Akuffo Addo kan some de e de to Ghana for adwene but ene ni na ya tro until you catch a mumabunu say, Baby, you know, mumabunu sore. and Mabuno was Shabra, one of the Wayako Crow or Cock. Dear what any accessory be enjoy because in Penifosa when you feel your son as I said with you and one bra, one Mr. Anyon Rossada, one Mr. Samantha, one Mr. Mercy Water, one Mr. Sasa Water. It will close to light. Yes. We share new light. You have 500 to 550, 600 for light. Kennedy Agyapong tompe. You do 1,000K. Mummy and call light, mummy and your clothes, mummy and share, mummy and tompe. So what I say? Empty Nana Akuffo Addo na Mibisa. Was the former President John Dramani Mahama. Every year, many sika, what this sika, what to them and ma, and the side I know what by away. I know now make a choice say. Quatre qua. So bema won tuma tie ni din kwatre kwa so bema won tuma tie ni din Akuffo Addo ya za na no me se won ka no kre wo dwele nu o mani sika wo di keke en na kokohwe adoma restaurant ayaya ma adoma ma kana se mo hasa it is no story baby kana for mebunu mo sorry mudache one wako wajinani but wo da chi ni wuyi etie ene yem ye fight man emetie mente Ghana hobi ba hwe bra wo bre hwe fifre etew hwa ho kire wo ko wo pe wan si bi pe e de atonade ene akwala so de no gya traffic light ase na wo sresre na kai kum kwala yenue no mo didam yes, so then to him, I will traffic light. I say, yes, he can't go presidential jet. It's so sad. Sometimes me and you may be a little sugar more and be some who say, and so my penny was so a kind of follow, sour man penny money. What dream me, papa? The year can what take, what tear what fat. My man calling me cut your tape away. The tape when some our kind. Me begina so dia fire Akuffo Addo tape we me pese me no ye tie pa na megina tape we so e dia fire because nsem bi wo mu a esese me no ye tin ye den ye tie nanado e na e kasai nanado na e kasai producer hwesa tape mame am say ni
Kika some agenda 111 in here saying everyone. It's in your money. I am the one. Oh, that's a baby. I'm not directly man say you everyone there medicine said people say you're necessary. This I man.
I'm a mere rhetoric. Can you do to me?
Well, Saronica for free SHS. The me the Misabeka is so or that Ghana for which me yeah which me yeah. It's a Ghana for a who say they money pure unnecessary propaganda and for baby and say moment. Agenda 111 here pa the bay so apart from anything as regions for Frabe. Regional hospitals, what did it be? So we have to build 6 more regional hospitals. Western region hospital, I want if you Abubu, I say, I see a rehabilitating also some regional hospital here. No, 7 regional hospitals, psychiatric hospitals, back up in the whole of Ghana, back up in the wall and crime. It's all good. But just a Ghana for our Canada, I sent to welcome. And also, a project. The agenda 111, a major lesson here who are free COVID. How about the high in now? As soon as see a boho by ma damabino, it's which decided to mean Ebola by and Casabrano, any whom the necessity for having vaccine production yourself and KBI.
Pamacha, Samri, Obianiwa, Ubitia from me, Pamacha Pa. Miss Ray. And you want to send me a program as in our friend. Yes, it mean to me, yes, say. Yes, say. Because Ghana for whom said, woo catro. Ghana for whom said, we are out for. We shall boss a woo, but man Ghana for 350 schools. And now me know what I say. Atakwame Natadamba Kokrano, wouldn't me see. Yanko, Nianko, 350 schools.
And vigorous development of educational infrastructure in the first 18 months of the next MPP government. This will involve the building of 350 new senior high schools from scratch, whilst rehabilitating and expanding existing ones. Since these schools will be spread across the length and breadth of our country, this construction activity will immediately lead to an explosion of employment in all districts of our country.
I know that they know 350 schools. You be Sasaway. And it's a kind of force agenda 111 won't mean ya. Woman say we be try one more trust that woman. Woman say what can be pay 1 year. Ebra we do no vice president. Power need to me and no plenty. No more young Ghana for fraud. And that Ghana for. Yes, sir. Mean to me, yes, agenda 111. One can swap my smart. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because Ghana for Nichivia will move here. Because Ghana for who said, we did the share woman, one fairly. Because Ghana for who said, we did the no asenke na talk a janabium ama a pro. We be catch say 350 schools one here. Ya that one ba we be catch say 88 hospital. And more a quite the Maya na ye careful from Mr. President. Mr. President, be some question, Mr. President. And more quite dear Maya AKUFO the president. Now what careful from 88 hospital now. We be go when no much Ghana for campaign time. No, sir, 88 hospital away. Mr. President. What means see more and Pamprogamba Kumpo, but 1% Ghana for Jitum say agenda 111 who bet me again. 1 million share Ghana for ball. So $1 million each constituency. And then Mr. $1 say. Pisa who say and you $1 and you say dollar to cedi and you say and a cedi to dollar and you say you Mr. AKUFO Addo Mr. President. Yes, say. Yes, say. Because we are true for one kind of crap. Because who deserve what's up with your president? You are liar. And someone will catch you again for the budget to me now. What fairly? What disappointed Ghanaians big time. And so here again for so with her. And for so be a free man, ma. I am so and so here, Mr. President, I catch you again for send so no, Messiah, I am so I am fracadam, I am nada. Anointing again for the win to me, yeah. Because what can be a win to me and ya would gather noon. At the permanent, now what that's so shabokum 350 schools, 1 year. $1 million away.
Transformation of this country. Nana Akuffo Addo is going to bring about a real transformation of this country. After 4 years, you will not recognize. We are going to bring in policies that are going to bring development to our people. Nana Akuffo Addo has said that if you look at this country, the money is there for development, but it stays up, it doesn't come down. The money is there, but it stays up, it doesn't come down. We are going to make sure we bring in a new economic model and make sure the money will come down to our villages for everybody to get that share of the money. We are so we are going to make sure the money comes down. We are going to take a portion of our development budget to $75 million and make sure we share it to every constituency in Ghana. So Kwaku constituency, every year from 2017, every year without fail, you are going to get the equivalent of 40 billion OWUSU, $1 million for your development every year without fail. We have to help farmers. To help farmers, we have to make sure that tractors are available, that fertilizers are affordable, that weedicides are affordable, that there is water to farm. So we are going to make available for every district a mechanization center. There will be tractors that will help farmers to farm. We are going to make sure the cost of fertilizer is down. But most importantly, we are going to make sure every village that needs a dam, we are going to construct a dam for every village that needs a dam. One village, one dam. One village, one dam. One village, one dam. And that is the way we are going to bring up the agricultural sector in this country.
Oh! I know that honor. I know and that honor. Bisawo say, when money I didn't kind of for Jonas so case agenda 111 won't mean yet that because I am Trump. Nana Katro Papa, Nana, Ochima show boy, and the Wayas Asabon some show boy. Her video, yeah, me boy, yeah, my but 2 videos compare. And it's a kind of forecast a wound to me, yeah. One more right to some back so wound to me, yeah. Because Ghana for who said, Akuffo Addo ya sa, one yam no Kwaku one cannot crack. Akokra na was a Ghana for one son of her. And then saw her any. And saw her no, and I am one to one can. And saw her no, and I am busy basa. 350 schools away, $1 million away. Azan, any clock, any contempo. And then because I could for the member, I yet to say at Chedia. Just I was so turning to 2 a cheap. Now what do you heating up? And look how heating on cop. What to say was your brother. And then you miss us $1 to see the ASA. New 500 lights. Close. Fan the prac 500 lights. Now, Kennedy Agyapong drew high 1,100K. They were close to 500 lights. Close. Then for 20 minutes in the prac. Yes, sir. Platform be our warsaw. Fabi Kotoso. Only page at Toson. Fatumu Keke. Platform be a pretty. The Pamachaupa. You know 500 lights this year, mammy. Now angels not any yet. And the one who say hot bah. A ya hot no so ye de be ma me angels na ni age ma me. De me angels ne pane so be hu say wo hye. Asa mo mu hu no mo na nsam no mo carry basa. Eti mo ye nu 500 light. They will close. Mo me nwie ne preko 500 light. Na Kennedy de ne beto so a ne do 1,000K high. Keke. Dear me person, me yamamu, me yamamu, most of the wow, sham and make you have free when I make catch up. Some of me and share, you do 500 lights. As an angel, then you have I check. Let's do higher picture. What do we do? They will close the copper, close to 5 lights. Okay, maybe we are braco. $1 million at all show. $1 million at all your film. Cano crano, Akuffo Addo Kagana for see a Jehunsi ho. But on Ekow make one fan call. 1 penny for one fan call. Said $1 million abrewa, ubotom to say. What kind at the side? OWUSU at the side? Wajana be at the side. Koko, with your fertilizer guasia. Koko, with your fertilizer spray so. You catch up. Nana do catch like Ghana for set. 1 cedi, $2. $1, 2 cedis. $1, 2 cedis. $1, 1 cedi. And then you miss that Akuffo Addo say. And then $1 you say. $1 to cedi. Ghana for. Sitina Nando and one near Pejano and Twene. Ghana, you better come back to 0. I'm telling Ghanaians tonight. Me cannot crow my come natural. Minim the American, no minim the American. Me metre video was so nada with that. The minimum you know crib piano. Me fair in town. $1, 1 cedi. $1, 2 cedis. $1, 5 cedis. $1 say. And $1 is say. And $1 I say. You miss an Akuffo Addo ya trofo. And we think Ghana for catcher will say 1 3 year agenda 111 because we can be a 1 to me at the 8 hospital we shall bow Ekow make crowd to me see. I'm a country Ghana for say and me and I Ghana for say me to me yet maybe Akuffo Addo Bekabia education now your punch on Dramani Mahama ne san wo adwuma okọ parliamentar e hon krated da ho. So one no be free education by ya no catch say yenye nan kakran. Even Kwame Nkrumah kra de by. What kind of your constitution no mu. Our constitution mu pa. Say education is free yenye nan kakran. And nothing na papa John Dramani Mahama. What kaya one year mami chen opokwa jman woman check the started free education. Tia wunya timon kosofo bi kontompofo bi say na do na the education so what I say wo ma wuni dan a Adorye bedem wo so koto Adorye wuni dan a wo de krama betum wo so koto kraman enti wo de Adorye ne beto abontin nsu abro na enti Akuffo Addo wo de sa krama ne beto nsuom ama nsu abokrama ne kunana. And until Papa John Dramani Mahama, or see yan school down first, near Yan and Kakran. Copom time our baby super banon of Sabbath was an uncle. And the free education, I double track. A fraco was soon you know better if you was where education, Ubanity USA, Ubanity Germany, Ubanity Israel, Ubanity Florida, Ubanity Denmark, Ubanity Australia, or cost school was soon you know better. Mummy and cannot crunch up minus who a failure. Mummy and cannot crunch up minus say, we'll be disappointed here. Thank you so much. And I must say, good job. What do you do 500 light? What do you do 500 light? And I must say, I love these guys. They scream the show today, I say, I'm 600 lights. They scream the show today, but you perceive do 1,000 high. 1,000 high, and from now to time, the Kennedy Agyapong story, you perceive 1,000 high. And somebody was 600 lights. It's very, very 100% good. And I must say, that means and just as one be yin some not to tumma, come there, mamma. One come to me. The baby be a mechanic naturally, mechanical. What koto Adorye? What koto Kramai? What koto Bodom? What koto Jamwan meow? And Jamwan won't cage. I will be cage at Jamwana tomb. No one koto a Jamwano. Wouldn't Danya wouldn't be tomb? No one koto Adorye no. What did they buy, you know? What did they buy 12 months in Shabonana? Oh, you catch him, Akuffo Addo, you fool.